Hey, what's good, everybody? This is your girl, LaWanda Michelle, and you are watching Posse TV. So today we are with producer extraordinaire, Gerrard C. Baker. How you doing, Gerrard?
Yo, what up, man? It's Gerrard C. Baker, producer, songwriter. You know, I get it in all day, hard work. What's up, man? I'm on Posse TV, you know what I'm saying? Check it out.
So, first of all, we want to ask you, how did you get started in producing? Just from the beginning, let us know, like, how it all started.
I started got my first turntable at 7. So I started DJing about when I was 9. Just I did a couple of parties and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just kind of felt it. I would go out to parties with my parents and stuff, and then I would go up to the DJ booth. And I'd be like, yo, play this joint right here. And I'll pick out the records. I'd be like, play. He was like, yo, why don't you just get on and do it yourself? So I ended up just doing it, and then I started DJing, and I don't know, from there I kind of was just, I started messing around a lot with kind of rapping and, breakdancing, doing all that stuff, Rapping was something I thought I was gonna do, but then as the time went on, I realized that I could probably turn the things that I was writing about were more focused on more sensitive, emotional stuff, and I could say that in a song, as opposed, and it would come across better as opposed to rapping about it, because rapping was kind of more hard and street. And I was kind of rapping about more things that affected me and people, personally. So I started writing songs, and the production came together, and that's how it all started for me, basically, And then I took I started actually at Virgin V2 as a receptionist, and then about 8 months later, they bought one of my songs that I wrote and produced for an artist named Billy Crawford, and it went platinum overseas, in France. So, and from there I just kept it going. Oh man, it helped develop my ear. I mean, that's the main reason. People around me were kind of like, yo, you should produce, and I was just like, I'm gonna DJ. I wanted to do the DMC, the World Battles, all that. And then they was just like, you're wasting time, man. Why don't you just produce? And then some good friends of mine, Al Clark, what's up? He was just like, yo, they threw some equipment in my room, and they was just like, yo, you gonna produce, And I was just like, I fought it for a little while, and then when I finally picked it up, I was just like, my boy Hectic, actually, because of him, he did a record for this kid named Gemini, the Gifted One, and I was like, man, yo, he's producing. I used to produce for this dude, do little, things in the house with him and work on stuff. And when I saw that, I was just like, that was the spark. I was like, yo, I think I could really do this. Let me try my hand at it. And then it took a little while. It took about 4 or 5 years when I got my equipment, and I didn't let nobody hear nothing. I just was because I didn't feel like nobody should hear this stuff until I was ready. And then after the 5 years, the 6 years when I took my job at Virgin, and after that it only took 8 months, and then I stole 2 joints in that year. The first one was with Billy Crawford. The second one was a guy named Master Ace. We did a joint called we didn't do Take a Walk. We did a joint first called Rap 2K1, and then he brought me back on the second one, and we had an underground classic called Take a Walk. So my feet was always in R&B and hip hop at the same exact time in pop, because I always felt like when I did hip hop, I could never stay there. I needed to grow. And for me, growing was getting into more musical stuff, still sampling, but doing more melodic stuff, R&B, and but I love hip hop to death. That's the core, As far as underground hip hop, I did Saigon. You know what I'm saying? I did If My Mommy, a joint.
Yeah, let's give everybody the rundown of everything you've done. And let's go through the rundown of the artists that you've produced for.
Yeah, on the R&B side, I've done Tony Braxton, the single "A Better Man." So that was no samples, of course. I was playing Billy Crawford. I've done Gia Pharrell, that was on Atlantic. I'm working with I got the new single right now with Leela James, "Tell Me You Love Me." I got another joint on the actual opener, which is called "Ain't New This." I ain't new to this. Talking about she ain't new to the game, and stuff like that. I'm working with Melanie Fiona. I've worked with Sean Paul, Das Effects. We did a joint called "The Memories Remain," and then he took that and flipped it, and he made that a single on his album called "The Memories Remain." I didn't do that one, but I did the original with him and Das. I did, there's so many. I did Fabulous, a joint called "I'm the Shit." I did, I'm not forgetting nobody. I did Medina Green, Sugar. I did,
It sounds like the list is going to go on and on for the whole interview, man.
I mean, it's crazy. This cat named Jaco on Capitol. I don't even know. I just been blessed to be working like this.
It is a blessing.
Yeah, it's kind of various. My stuff goes kind of back and forth. But
yeah, I know you produced a lot of stuff overseas, like you said.
Right.
A lot of hip hop, a lot of, what do you consider your style to be? Like what's the signature Gerrard Baker sound?
Hard. hard. My beats gotta be like hard. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm doing pop records, they usually tone it down a little bit in the mix, but it has to be like some hard street. You know what I mean? That's just where it comes from. But then when I lay the melodies on top, like big up to my writing partner Andrea Martin, she did It Kills Me. Melanie Fiona, she did what's that? Leona Lewis, All in Time. Yo, mad records, man.
Wonderful songwriter.
In Vogue, What's It Gonna? Yo, like a lot of records. So when I came with those kinds of melodies, and my stuff was always kind of left, because I was kind of like always trying to just do what I felt. Not what was necessarily out, but just like whatever my ears told me to do, I did. And when she laid the vocal melodies across it, I was just like, oh, this is perfect. Yeah,
Perfect marriage, right?
Yeah, this is what I want to do. So that's why my stuff goes all over the place. It's kind of like, I feel like whatever I do, I feel that day. If I get up this morning, I feel like upset, then I'm gonna make a joint like that. And so hard drums, melodic melodies, definitely. That's describe my sound. So everybody who wants joints, get at it.
Please get at this brother. He's dope. Tell us a little bit about the single that you have out right now with Leela James, Tell Me You Love Me. How did that come about?
To be honest, we did that like 3 years ago.
Wow.
3 or 4 years ago, that record was done.
That's how it works in the industry sometimes.
Me and Andrea got a catalog of songs, so anybody looking, we got crazy songs that's about to even come out, some new stuff. So yeah, we did that 3 years ago. We were working with Commissioner Gordon, who did Lauryn Hill, stuff like that. And we were at his studio, and they were managing, Leela at the time, and they heard the song, and we ended up just collaborating and finishing the song, and he added his sprinkles on it, and it's like a fusion between I'm still doing hip hop, but it's also something that my parents could listen to, because we kind of made it like a mature sound of R&B, like something that wasn't out right now, because it was really not out. Like that type of sound is kind of like it's here, but it's not there.
Right.
And I'll get in tomorrow and do a Jeezy or whatever. I'll do whatever kind of record because I can do that. But then I'll also go back and do a little soul record with like an Anthony Hamilton, a Leela James, because I'm in that range where I can kind of, move around. I'm sorry.
Because you can.
And it's what I believe. It's like how I feel. It's not something I do just for the check. It's something that I do because that's what I do,
Now, what kind of advice can you give other producers and other songwriters, because you are a songwriter as well, out there trying to get into, getting their music placed?
Well, definitely. It's about going. Just believe. You got to start by believing in yourself first. Like at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Like people might say you can't do it, and that's up to you. If you believe them, then you're really not built for this. This thing is like you really got to be built for this game. Like what I tell people is just go for your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you got to work I worked a job. Just have my jobs were in labels, but I worked a job. I just decided to go in that way. See, I'm getting calls now, but I can't even, But it's all good. I just feel like you got to go from your heart. You got to go in, take no. If people tell you, yo, you can't do it, just the hell with it. I'm not saying not to get a job. You should get a job if you need to, because you got to pay bills, right? But never let that stop you. Don't let your dreams get stopped by anybody. So follow your dreams, man. If this is what you want to do, you got to, but just know it's hard work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I came in not knowing nobody. And, I got a small team, but I'm making it happen somehow, Just want to keep going. Got to get to that next level so I don't have to worry about working with projects just for money. I just want to work with projects that I love. And now it's like a balance. So it's a balancing act. So that's what I'm trying to get to the next level. I'm just trying to talk to everybody, let people know what's going on, that I'm here. I'm still here. I'm not going nowhere. So, let's get it in if y'all want to work, I work with mad people, so they know I'm here. Let's make it happen. You could reach me at music, MUSIC, number 4, life, LIFEENT, at yahoo.com. That's music for life at Yahoo. You could also reach out to Kim at Bloom Entertainment, Kim Lumpkin. She's also holding me down. Kim, what's up? Yeah, so you can reach out to her at Bloom Entertainment, and my production company is musicforlifeproductions.com. And on Twitter, it's Gerrard7. Fave, what's up, man? He's handling my Twitter. What's good? I do check it though, but I gotta have people taking care of that sometimes too. And that's pretty much it, man. Definitely reach out to me if you guys looking for anything. We could always work with whatever. I'm working with a lot of major acts, but I'm also working with a lot of unsigned acts too. So a lot of new writers, things like that. So I'm reachable. Let's just make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Serious people only, though. Make it happen.
It's your girl, LaWanda Michelle, chilling with Gerrard C. Baker. Till next time, Posse TV.